This is Dodge City, and it's a stagecoach in Dodge City. We thought about riding it, but it only goes around a couple blocks. It ain't worth it. There's a Boot Hill stage. We're in Dodge City, Kansas. We're going to go on a trolley ride. Carol in front of the stagecoach. Trolley we're going to go on. The sun's shining around. Dodge City trolley. We're going to take a tour of the city on it a little bit.
Cattle were collected in South Texas and handed over to a trail boss for delivery at a railhead 1,500 miles or more away.
There's the sign that says Dodge City.
When the cowboys reached Dodge City, they collected their pay and set out to spend it on liquor, women, and card games. On this site, once known as Front Street, the rail cars returned Victorian furniture for his home. Some of the original furnishings are on display today. But Mueller's residence in Dodge was short-lived. The 1885 fire on the spring cattle trade began in 1882. Dodge showed signs of losing. E7 was once considered one of the finest depots on the line.
And here's the old.
In addition to Santa Fe Railway Division offices, it housed the upscale Harvey House Restaurant and Hotel.
Santa Fe and Santa Fe.
The building to the east of the depot is a former Harvey Girls' dorm for the United States, Canada, and Mexico. They enter the plaza at 1,200 pounds before their process.
Cattle out there.
Probably get it better through without all that glass.
No, it's all right.
Is this farmland right here that's worked out?
Yes.
Dodge. This is Fort Dodge.
Dodge City was named after
Constructed around 1900 for the soldiers' homes needs, and is operated on contract. Just shanties made of sod and duck barracks for soldiers, stables, storehouses, a hospital, headquarters, and a supper store, all grouped around a parade ground. But the officer and his family lived
commanding officer's quarters. It's the last
3
one
feet
to be
below
built.
ground and 4 feet above. This 1.5-story building contains a spacious center hall with 2 large rooms on each side. The attached kitchen forms an L, gained international fame for creating crop art from plowed and planted fields. Stands work can be seen in galleries, museums, books, TV commercials, and magazine ads.
Alongside or some on the other side too, and you can get free.
Well, we hope you enjoyed your tour. You come back again soon, and once again walk in the footsteps that wrote the history.
The old Santa Fe train station. Welcome to downtown Dodge, Dodge City, Kansas. There's an outfitting thing, Long Branch Saloon, B.M. Hoover, dry goods and clothing, on down the line, all different ones. This is old Dodge City.
Reconstructed building.
Reconstructed, but that's the way it was. More of them. Hardware, drugstore, Saratoga Saloon. No, yeah. Ones. I'll go on down first. There's another saloon, barber shop. They'll clip you there. Beatty and Kelly. There's another saloon. There's the Santa Fe Railroad Station.
See, the locomotive says
train.
ATS and F.
What is it, Carol?
ATS and F. That's Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe.
Okay. Blacksmith shop. Blacksmith and wheelwright. He repaired wheels. And over here is an old house. That's the Hardsey house. Old saloon. I got a picture of myself, taking a picture of myself. There's the saloon. Here's the piano. This is in the front. This is one of those buildings. Guess that's Lady Godiva, I don't know. She's off her horse. The jail cell. There it looks. There's an old wagon. It's an old grain wagon. Farm implements that they used. It says mechanization of farming. We've got old grain separator, scratch machine. Nobody working, case in the bank. Nobody working, that'd be a good time to rob it, I guess.
This is probably where they get the entertainment.
This kitty ain't around no more.
You don't work there.
Oh, you were tending bar. This is a general store in Dodge City now.
What they call that?
Had a little bit of everything.
What they used to call it. It was a general store or what? But it's everything.
There's butter blocks over there, making pound blocks of butter.
Flour, Hershey cocoa, furs,
Grinders, coffee grinders, I guess.
dishes, canned.
Neat.
What do they used to call it?
And case. Licorice there. And of course, here's the old glassware.
What do they call that? Supply.
The fruit's probably pretty old. I don't see there's the White Owl. Here's the Fort Dodge jail. We'll look in it. It's not a very big thing, about 42 inches wide and about 6 foot long. Doors open on this one.
That's come into town just to give you a little bit of entertainment on this Labor Day weekend. They're going to be presenting an Oleo, which is sort of like an 1890s style variety show, right inside the Long Branch Saloon at 2 o'clock. Now this is a free show for all of you here on the complex, one that you will definitely enjoy. So if you're still here at 2 o'clock, about 45 minutes from now, be sure and hurry on down the boardwalk to the Long Branch Saloon for the free Oleo, featuring the West Can Not Ready at All players.
That's all right.
What, Carol?
Yeah.
What do you say?
I was reading it, son.
Oh.
I'll just take what your mother's got.
It's a sod house. See, just layer after layer of sod piled upon.
Log cabin of the plains, it says.
No. There's Kitty, Amanda Blake. There's Festus. There's Doc. There's Dennis Weaver. Chester. And here, this is
This is Sam the bartender.
this is
He's over here.
Comb.
That's Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds. And who's this one?
This one? William Conrad is Matt Dillon on the radio.
Oh, okay.
I came
And
to
this is the guy that
premiere.
played the bartender, Sam the bartender.
Okay.
Now, I came to this premiere.
That's Sam the bartender.
This is in the Long Branch Saloon at Dodge City, Front Street. I'm gonna have a melodrama, I think.
There's a drummer back there.
Howdy, folks. Go ahead. Welcome to the Long Branch Saloon. I'm going to tell you, folks, here in Dodge City, we do things with a lot of heart. We like to have excitement, we like to have noise here in the Long Branch. So if you like one of those, get them down here.
I think you missed Kitty back there. Thank you, Star and Barn.
Y'all gonna have to sing it. After I sing it, you're out here. Boy, she's not gonna sing it. West. We are a traveling vaudeville show. We come all the way out. You think you're in western Kansas? We live 175 miles east of here. We're still in Kansas, but by this much on the map. West of here, I'm sorry. West of here. You live west, I live west of here. So, I'm sorry, west of here. Right. I'm confused here with you. Anyway, we're proud to be here at the Long Branch Saloon on Front Street in historic Dodge City, the epitome of the Old West. And we brought to you, or going to bring to you, the same thing the old vaudeville shows brought to the old timers. We're going to liven up your monotonous, dull lives. Either that or go out to eat. Got it made here. Now, you're going to hear, as they said, you're going to hear some songs, some good songs, some bad songs. You're going to hear some good jokes, some bad jokes, this sort of thing. So, bear with me.
Let's walk down there, open the gate, and breed all the cows.
Love ballad. When banana skins are falling, I'll come sliding back to you.
What say we hoist it
and Charlie Roger, he and nobody on their Spanish game, and lay a few broadsides and get her timbers, and swing over these here lawyers with our compasses and our kite, and come to Ravens and spike the booty. What say to that, Hardy? You don't lie.
I never thought of it, and I'm not going to do it.
You don't want it, huh? What do you want?
I want to sing it. I want to sing it.
Kiss today, love. Wish me luck the same too.
We're around Abilene, Kansas now, and they have a Russell Stover candy place. So we went in and sampled and bought a little. Very good. The new outlet. They were showing us how they dip each cherry in chocolate or pink covering by hand. Very hot here. 115 heat index yesterday. We're going to go to the Eisenhower Center.
There's the Eisenhower home from 1898 to 1946.
That's the library over there.
And that's the house. That's all right, Peg. You don't have to move.
I don't want to.
Why not? I'll get you there anyhow. There she is.
You don't get the back, huh, Peg?
There's
Down here.
the Eisenhower Museum. And there's
1855.
Morocco and Algeria. And like, there's the Supreme Command.
Oh, they different one now. Somebody else made this.
There's Eisenhower again. Mamie Eisenhower's parents' car. Ike drove it once in a while. It was Eisenhower's car from 41, and then he was president of Columbia University. And then they brought it back after it went to Europe again. It had over 200,000 miles and presented to him and Mamie after he was president. Then it came here to Abilene, to the museum. There's the Eisenhower Museum. And there, we were just in there, we just came out of there. There's a tourist going back in. Resembles Carol from the back. Like the library over there. Another tourist there, that looks like Jerry from the back. There's Ike's statue. And Peggy said to be sure and say it's 100 degrees, she thinks. Or more.
I said that.
How you want to go?
The chapel, place of meditation, and that's where their graves are. They're inside. We were never in that before. There's a fountain right there. You know, they just chimed just bonged, but we didn't hear them. Carousel in Abilene.
It's a National Historic Landmark.
National Historic Landmark Carousel. I don't think it's going to go
It's
though.
like really old. I can't remember how old.
I don't think it's going to go while we're here.
No. 1896 to 1911 it was running.
Oh.
Parker
Okay.
Amazement Company.
Okay. There's some Kansas sunflowers on it.
There's the bell. There's the music, I guess.
Where it is, organ or piano or whatever it is behind it, or Nickelodeon or something like that. Just some more of the horses. And some more.
We have wildflowers in Kansas that are sunflowers. We have some, their big ones are the ones that grow for seeds, but these little ones look like a daisy, but they're a sunflower. And so that's a different type of a wildflower than we've seen any other place. A little hazy this morning, drizzly, going towards Kansas City. Going for Topeka, Kansas now. That's probably the capital there. It's Kansas City, Missouri. We just came out of Kansas City, Kansas. These are the buildings in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm going to try to stop moving here. This is too crowded.
Blockbuster video flying over, going along I-70. We're east of Kansas City, probably about 175 miles west of St. Louis. It's flying along. I guess it's been to a football game someplace, I don't know. Well, this is the last day of the trip to Alaska. Peg and Jerry are going to get home today. We're going to go on. We're probably going to stop. We're going to go out to their place over the weekend for the bluegrass thing, but we're going to stop, I think, at Coles Creek tonight. Going to Carlisle or going on to Salem. They've got about roughly 180 miles to go. We got about 160 to where we're going. This is the campground. We're at Kingdom City, Missouri. About 107 miles from the line, from the bridge from St. Louis. Kind of a nice campground. Boy, it was all filled up last night, and they're all gone already this morning. We were one of the first ones in. I guess we're going to be one of the last ones to leave. There was a bunch over here too, and they're all gone. We probably ain't going to leave till about 9. We had rooster this morning. There's Jerry. Time it is. And we're on the right time here now too. Now I'll race over there. It's the last day, last morning.
Last time, okay. Last
Morning
campground.
together after
What?
only 5 days, huh?
This is it.
Yeah, it's been great.
This is
You enjoyed it?
Bon Voyage or whatever it is.
Hip hip hooray.
Yeah.
What, over 10,000 miles?
Yeah.
Almost 11.
She. All right.
Oh my.
We didn't have too many bad things either. No. We liked it. You know, no. In Alaska, we didn't have any bad times. The St. Louis, skyline now. The arch, we're coming in from the west, across the Mississippi.
The Keel Center over here.
Oops, I don't think Keel Center over here. New Keel Center we've not been to yet. I don't know if Peg and Jerry have. Bush Stadium with the arch behind it. There's that building with a revolving restaurant. There's the rest of the arch, some of the arch. Big River and the East Bridge and the Old Admiral. This is the arch from the Illinois side now, across the Mississippi. And the skyline.
It's a bluegrass festival now in Salem, Illinois. They came here for the day from the camping, and then they go back tonight and stay there. It's the Twin Rivers group. Deep Creek Connection.
I can see the smile on the engineer's face, although he's old and gray. With contented heart, he waits for his call on that streamlined cannonball. She glides along like a cannonball, like a star in its heavenly flight. That lonesome sound of the whistle I love, she travels through the night. I left my mom in old Kentucky. I left my girl in the rain. She's a rider in the rain, and I'm gone. God has a place for my soul. On the road I walk is in the end he'll take me home. God has a place, God has a place for my soul.
This is Radio Flyer now. Not that guy in the middle.
Far from Lindhorst home, felt the power of the ocean. Half the canyon stood in awe. My home awaits eternal. It's not my home, it's not my home. It's just I have known. But for Christ's sake, I'd be alone. This world's not my home. On the same cold night, it's the same white light shining on my darling all alone. When I left Tennessee, it was raining. I drove through the night to the day. It's the same old moon in Cincinnati that shines on the hills back home. On the same cold night, it's the same white light shining on my darling all alone. I called from a phone in Kentucky. It rang, but no one was there. Back on the road, I'm still lonely. To be back with her is my prayer. It's the same old moon in Cincinnati that shines on the hills back home. On the same cold night, it's the same white light shining on my darling all alone. On the same cold night, when you get blues, get rhythm. When you get blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones, taps on your toes. Come on, get going, get rhythm. When you get blues, a little shoe shine boy never gets no down. He's got the dirtiest job in town, bending low at the people's feet on the windy corner of a dirty street. Well, I asked him when I shine my shoes, how do you keep from getting the blues? He grinned and he lifted his little head, he shoved the shoe shine rag, and then he said, get rhythm. When you get blues, get rhythm. When you get the blues, get rock and roll in your bones tight.
Wow, but you're...
We hope you're ready to have a good time. Help us out, clap your hands. Come Louisiana Saturday night. Waiting on the front porch, sitting on the lawn. Finger on the trigger and an eye on the phone. And a couple kinfolk in the moonlight. Louisiana Saturday night. When you get down the fiddle and you get down the floor, pick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night. When you get down the middle and you get down the floor, kick off your shoes and you throw.
This one and this one are sisters. That one isn't.
When I reach my journey's end, well, I'm satisfied with my Jesus. When he knocks a little wind and go with me through the valley, for I know he is my friend. Satisfied, no trouble can ever get me down. When my eyes are closed down, my Jesus, I'll be at rest. And you time religion, got that old time religion. That is why I'm satisfied. Have my friends.
The skater bit at the lump there to prove it.
You don't mind if you don't from sin, you set your friends on fire. You love
Badger's going to quit in a minute now.
and in death you show us all of my friends if you desire. We can join the heavenly choir and rejoice with every familiar. Take a friend's advice, make a sacrifice, completely turn from sin. Taking up thy cross, and pleasures lost, let Jesus live within. When temptations come, keep on facing home to saints and never higher. Lord, rejoice and pray on that last great day when he sets his world on fire. If you don't from sin retire, he will set your fields on fire. You love Jesus, and in death you show must fall. Of my friends, if you desire, you can join the heavenly choir and rejoice with every from every sin when he sets his world on fire. sure knows all the song of my friends in Do you want to see how fast she can play? You've got to yell louder than that. Do you want to see how fast she can play? That'll do it. She said, if you wanted to play fast, you've got to buy a tape.
This is our camping spot at Dam West Corps of Engineers Park in Carlisle, Illinois. All right, look out on the water. Carlisle Lake. I'm relaxing. Sailboats out today. Sun sparkling on the water. Pretty day. It's like a fall day though. The dam's right over here. Nice boat. There's a pontoon coming. There's a nice one. Okay, this is the music festival at Fort Kaskaskia in Illinois. Bluegrass group.
Doug Crouch, you say, from St. Louis, Carol?
Doug Crouch, yeah. You ready? This is Waylon Wood, harmonica champion from Nashville, Tennessee.
That's Kaskaskia, Fort Kaskaskia, Illinois. We're about 6 miles above Chester, Illinois.
Dances with it when he plays it.
Yeah.
stand in front of you, Don.
This is an Irish group from St. Louis.
Some Irish jigs. Irish dancing. That's what clog is.
When you get back home, tell somebody you've seen a cross. Don't get lost. Bye, ladies. Say the cross. All four ladies chain. Go straight across.
This is a George Post group. Fiddle. National Open Fiddle Champion. Some more people walk by in front of you. fiddle champion. He sold who, Carol?
Schonenberger.
He's 11 years old.
Cape Girardeau, Missouri. The junior national fiddle champion. Not national. She's a junior fiddle champion. She's not national.
Oh.
She's very good. Looks like she likes to do it too, don't she?
Yeah. I guess I'll quit taking it. Huh? He had a fiddle first, then he had a mandolin, now he's got a button.
Louisiana.
The national anthem is Jolly Brown.
Jolie blonde, jolie fille, jolie ma chère petite, la bleue, je dois tout le temps t'aimer. Oh, je t'aime, ma chère, ma jolie blonde.
Me today, so I just came by myself.
Me oh my, me gotta go, me oh my oh. Me gotta go poke me roll down the bayou. Might find the sweetest one, me oh my oh. Hey son of a gun, we're gonna have a big fun on the bayou. Hey. Jar and Miguel. Hey son of a gun, we're gonna have a big fun. Why'd you go and leave me a big mama? You went away and left me feeling lonely and so you went away and left me feeling lonely and so yeah, yeah, me on. I'm gonna live with you, Grandma. That's David Thibodeau playing the guitar. I'll keep on dreaming all along. I knew I'd lose you, so I prayed that you'd be true. Well, in your heart, you just remember, right or wrong, I'm still in love with you. I'll play them Twin Devils, George. Girl, ever saw. Now he's got himself a popping along. Moved out where the bio flow. Now he's got a little diggy diggy low. Diggy diggy light up, diggy diggy low. Everybody knew the buzzer bow. Nobody else ever show. So much love for diggy diggy low. Diggy diggy light up, diggy diggy low. Everybody knew.
Another Cajun band. Same one, but here's the fourth. Now the ground was laid out. they had booths on there. And down here was the music. Sat on the grass or in chairs. She brought them along. Boy, this is the Mississippi River and it's really low here.
The barge going way around the...
Look at the sandbar out there. Where's the barge going, Carol? Barge going way up there in the middle. Here's 4 of the paddle wheelers going to Cincinnati. I think they're all 4 lashed together. It says Cincinnati or bust on this one. And that one's, what one is it?
Jonathan Paddleford. I don't know what that one is.
I don't know.
This one's Harriet Bishop from St. Paul, Minnesota.
Harriet Bishop from St. Paul, Minnesota. They're going by, we're at Grand Tower now. We're going to go over to Cincinnati from here to see paddle wheelers. They look to me like they're on barges. Look like they're on barges, or either tied onto a barge. I mean, being taken by a towboat.
So there's 4.
There's 4 there.
Oh, didn't he?
Well, there's a lot.
There's a red one over on
Yeah.
the other side.
There's a lot.
Yeah, a red one and a blue one and the other is 5.
Wow.
There's 4 of them there instead of 3 in a towboat. A towboat's the second from the right.
Yeah, caravan.
Yeah.
Caravan.
We're at Grand Tower. This looks like the ocean and the beach, but it's the Mississippi River and the beach. TJ and Dale came down to visit. Pretty fall Sunday afternoon. We haven't seen much boat traffic here, barge traffic. A lot of people on the beach today. Don grilling, yawning rather. Grilling bratwurst.
I mean, exercising like.
Yeah, right. Well, we're leaving Grand Tower, Illinois, and going over towards Cincinnati, and then back down to Florida. And this is a field of sunflowers they planted here in southern Illinois. Not as big as the ones in Kansas, but they're pretty.
You can see them looking at you, Yes.
They're facing the sun. No, they're going by too fast that way.
Okay.
Another field of them. Yeah, they face the sun. That's why they call them sunflowers, I guess. This is Louisville. Through the ridges. Kind of hazy this morning. Louisville, Kentucky. We're working on the bridge. These are some of the trees starting to change colors in Kentucky now. Driving up to Cincinnati, Ohio. Sun's hitting them a little differently, I believe, than yesterday's. Spanish song on there. is the Carolyn Tower in Covington, Kentucky, right across from Cincinnati. Chimes, and then it has the little puppets come out. He's announcing. Yes, that's a king. And there comes the mice. Mice are following the bugle boy. Rats. Now the children are coming out. I forgot what this fairy story is. He grew the rats in there. That one in the back is turning. Yeah, on crutches, it's coming last. Done? Ready?
Yeah.
This is called Tall Stacks Days. And we're in Covington, Kentucky, and across the Ohio River is Cincinnati.
There's Riverfront Stadium there, I guess, at that one. We were here last year. They didn't have tall stacks. There's some more of them in there.
They have 18 or 19 paddle wheel boats. We're gonna have a parade at 3:30, I think.
There's the Bell of Richmond.
Take some pictures of the boats.
We may walk up the line a little further.
Well, I don't know if I want to walk across that bridge. That's where you go up and...
Backed away from the bank. He's a little excursion boat. Looks like the General or something. I don't know what it is. There's a little towboat going. And there comes another one down the line. That's another towboat. The ladies dressed in period costumes. Here, this is some more of them. That one just, there, that's the one you hear. Nice little dinghy there. Over there playing. That's a calliope on that one playing. This is Mike Pink's boat here. It says there's Island Queen. It's coming up the river.
Well, wouldn't mind panoramic.
There's a Majestic going up now. And here's something else coming. That's a towboat coming down here. Majestic again. That's a long one. It's a big riverboat. Right there, he went by Grand Tower the other day. He was hooked on the side of that towboat that brought 4 of them up here. Jonathan Paddleford. That's the one you can ride on for 30 minutes.
Look at that paddle wheel going.
Island hops. Or short hops. That paddle wheel's really moving. I don't know if I got that one down there then or not. I might have had it off. That's a Jonathan paddleboard that went by Grand Tower the other day. It was hooked on the side of a towboat. It was 4 of them all together. Majestic again. It's a long one. And there's another one coming behind it. I'll see what that is. Another Majestic up there. Two Majestics. There's that one backing up, and here's this one.
Down to get ready.
Jean Mary, they're all getting ready to go down and get in the parade now. Supposed to be 19 altogether. We'll have to see. Music City Queen, so I guess that's out of Nashville, I would think. And here comes the bell of Louisville.
You're getting them now instead of in the parade.
I'll get it. Louisville. Yeah. Kayaker going down behind that paddle wheeler. There he is. I can hold still enough to get him. She's a Creole queen. And here comes the mayor and somebody coming up. I'll wait till we get out here. And there's a Delta Queen, I guess.
That's the ones that go from, what, that you can ride on from New Orleans to where?
Yeah.
To St. Louis or Minnesota?
Probably up St. Paul.
Beautiful Ohio.
Yeah.
Wheels going backwards now. It's trying to slow up.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll turn backwards so you can slow down.
How long are 3 boats?
The 3 leaders out in front.
The current's going down. He's paddling backwards.
Yeah.
He goes slow enough.
Looks like those 3 boats are dead in the water and he's got to paddle backward to slow down.
What are they waiting for?
I don't know. It's the beginning of the boat, of the parade.
What does it say on the side of those boats? F-L-E?
It's a suspension bridge. The man that built it, I forget, didn't he build this one, then he built one on New York, or?
I don't know if I had it on or not. That's a Verlage boat. That's Sea Ray. That's the 3 boats out there. They're all the same brand. A little different models, but the same brand. That's Delta Queen again. Now he's got his paddle wheel going good. Hey!
That's pretty, with the sprays.
What, Carol?
That boat's pretty with the sprays of water.
Here's one spraying the water. That's Majestic.
In town, I've never been able to figure that out.
I don't know why they do that.
Oh, that's not him spraying those.
Fireboat spraying water.
It's a fireboat, I
We
think.
thought it was spraying on the boat. It was on the boat itself, but it wasn't. Southern Belle here. There he is, Queen's.
They stop the barges while this is going on.
Belle. What is that? Southern Belle, yeah. There's the fireboat. Queen City. Riverboats. I don't know where they're
do
from.
this again tomorrow and Friday and Saturday, I think.
Oh.
The Queen City, whatever that
Yeah.
is. It's got a dinky little.
City Queen that I had before. He's from Nashville, I guess, Tennessee. He's coming upstream now. Queen, he's going down.
Yeah.
Don't make no difference which way I get him. He's going downstream right now.
That's
Water rescue.
It's the Boone County Water Rescue. P.A. Denny.
That's driven by a chain, you can see it. That's by a crane.
Yeah, he's using his paddle wheel. Some of them have dummies on it, they just turn.
Yeah, I like that next one.
Here's the Josiah Snelling. He's a cheater, he don't have no real paddle wheel. He's just hanging on.
Jonathan Snelling.
Procter and Gamble? That's what it says on it, Procter Gamble. Procter and Gamble.
Where?
On the top. On that banner.
Oh.
I guess that's maybe who
Maybe that's who owns it.
owned it or who sponsored them or something.
This is a Relenda Asset.
Belle of Louisville. Now when we're in Florida,
There's the Belle of Louisville.
Towns, they have at Christmas time, all the boats lit up and they go through. They're the private boats. It is pretty.
Belle of Louisville.
Leonard has it.
I said I couldn't see the rest of the B. Other with an R. Here comes the Belle of Louisville.
But those hurricanes, it didn't affect you, huh?
No, it didn't. They have strong winds, they said. When it went up to Pensacola, Panama City.
The Bonnie Beatty. He got a real paddle wheel.
He must have a awful size amplifier on that.
Louisville's going in the shore already. That's where he was docked before. B riverboats, they run tours up and down the river here all the time. And I guess out of Covington.
Yeah, I think it's Covington. I think they go right in.
Gee, you know, they couldn't have possibly ever in the nicer weather today.
Dummy paddle wheel. He just.
I like them when they're really working.
Here comes another one. They got beautiful weather today. It must be about 75 degrees,
80.
I guess. The Queen of Hearts, this is.
Probably 80. That's the one. 81 it says over there.
This tells the date and everything, but it doesn't tell
81.
There, I just heard the date come across. 81.
That wasn't the date.
Well, what did I see?
81.
It's 81. It's 3:47 time. So here we are back to the boats. It's the Queen of Hearts.
Boat I was on a couple weeks ago. Like Dixie's you got on.
That's a dinky little wheel they have on the back of that thing.
Yeah, I think that's a dummy.
It was a night like this.
Yeah, it has to be a dummy. It ain't turning as fast as he's going.
No.
It's Queen.
That's pretty.
My spotter said that's a
Now,
Memphis
is that
Queen.
a real? That's a real paddle boat.
Yeah, that's real.
The wheelhouse on this one's up on the stilts.
There it is. It's coming through below the bridge now. Coming over.
Oh, yeah. We ordered that up for them.
Above the river.
They They saluted.
Jonathan Paddleford. That's the one went by Grand Tower the other day.
He goes way up both, literally.
Jonathan Paddleford as he come through below the bridge. With a little luck, we'll have some decent videos of this. It's kind of crowded out here in the middle of the river. I hope one misses the other one.
He probably doesn't need our help.
Well, I don't know. He didn't need anybody's help, but it sure looked like he could. He looked like he's running across. Now, looks like he's got twin paddle wheels.
Yeah, he does.
Carol, he got twin paddle wheels. The one going across.
That's quaint.
I'd like to see one of the two big ones.
Yeah, this what makes that much noise? I didn't realize.
Yeah, there goes the Goodyear blimp. And you can hear him now. He's going on through above the trees by us. Oh, Queen, out of New Orleans, I guess. The blimp is here for the National League playoffs, and that's in Cincinnati tonight. Last night, Cincinnati lost 2-1. They play tonight again.
11 innings.
11 innings, yeah. I'm gonna get it. That's a big one. Read it. There's the Goodyear blimp. He turned to go across the river now. He's over in Cincinnati now. And we're in Covington, Kentucky, across the river.
That'd be a tiresome job to sit up there and just go around in circles.
There's the Island Queen. He went up a while ago. Island Queen coming through below the bridge now. I'll try to get them all coming through below the bridge.
Well, you did get some of the skyline, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but I'll take some more.
Okay.
The stadium, there's a stadium, there's a skyline. That's a convention center or something, Carol.
Yeah, they're all tied up.
That's a
white building over there, that big round flat one.
convention center, ain't it?
Convention center?
You know, I don't know.
There's a Riverfront Coliseum.
Building right here. That's the P&G building right here. The little green on top.
P&G buildings, I don't know what they are, those two big ones.
And one, I think the one with the blue.
Bishop. I'll get him as he comes through below the bridge yet. There's the Harriet Bishop coming through below the bridge now. All the music from the different. You can see it playing.
Is that a real calliope?
I don't know, it looked like it. I don't have the flag blown on the other side. Probably automatic if it's a real calliope.
Yeah, it's a PA system.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody plays them anymore.
Yeah, something. There's the Star of Cincinnati. That's a pretty sleek looking boat. That's not exactly what you call a paddle wheeler.
That looks like a
Joe's boat.
Right next to the Star of Cincinnati, huh?
Isn't that pretty big?
Yeah. That looks like one of those family boats, is it?
I don't know.
Imagine.
Until I don't get out much.
Going behind the
pretty small.
Yeah.
Jean Mary. It's all over the place
Now,
here.
this is the preview. 4:30 Friday, they have the big parade. I don't see how it can be any bigger than this. Then at 8:30, they have a lit up parade.
Mary.
Yeah.
That's a pretty one.
I think we're at a circus, so we had sounds. Up again over it. You can see some of the boats now. City here. Queen Creek. Quarry Creek. Quarry Creek.
Look at that one over there. He went down before.
Right there is not one of the paddle wheelers. That's a workboat barge. And this one here is Reed Lee. That's a towboat. Towboat here, but it's a paddle wheeler. Towboat. Yeah. Let's see what the name of him is. The Winnie Mae. Calliope being played now. Steam Calliope. I just lean back up against a tree to steady myself. Sidewalk thing that they fixed up. There are two guys playing music. I don't think they'll hear it. They're playing on it's only a paper moving or something like that. This is done on the side of a building. Church. We think it, I don't know, we don't know what kind of church it is, but it's a big church in Covington, Kentucky. They're putting a parking lot right by it.
There's the sun, beautiful, bright sun. Coming home from the Cincinnati Falls Tax Day. This is in Kentucky, going back to the campground. Man. This is where we parked, right between this trailer and the restroom. And we failed to take a video. This is Big Bone Lick State Park. It's a beautiful park. It's in Union, Kentucky, 20 miles from Cincinnati, Ohio. This is some of the view of the countryside. This is some more. This is the entrance to it. Some more of the pretty views. There's a building, an entrance building. They have a miniature golf. Some pretty countryside. They're building a house over there. And this is an old root cellar that's here in the park. Going to have a Salt Lick festival next weekend. We walk down there. It's real cool down there.
We're back in Florida, and we got back here on Sunday night. Last night on the 15th of October. Got everything back up. I think I said this was the end of the trip for 95 to Alaska.